Alright. How's it going, guys? It's been a while. Hope everyone's doing well. Happy New Year's. Let's see. So, new stream setup. It's very bare bones, so I literally have to go into OBS and switch this way. Hello, here's OBS. Now I gotta manually switch over to what we're drawing. Here's what we're gonna be working on. So this is a possum. Her name's Amy Opossum. And this is actually part of a visual novel that I'm working on. It's a project I've been working on the side on my alt account. If you're curious about my alt account, my not safe for work alt account, this is the Twitter for it. Just putting it out there in case anyone's curious, but yeah, how's it going? Hold on. Let's see. If I want to look at chat, I gotta go here and then do this and then here. Right? Oh, here it is. Oh, but of course it doesn't refresh. I gotta read it from here. How's it going, how's it going, Redhead, Kylazar, Vamp Jake, Thomas the Real Fix Queen? Hello? You guys are cuties, of course. Not Petri, yes. Blipsqueak, Luna. How's it going, guys? Mitchie, how's it going? Hi, friends. Hope everyone's doing well. Went through puberty again? Congrats again. Let me know how the stream setup is working. Blip mentioned no buffering, so that's good. This is on a new computer, so that would probably make sense. I don't know what's with the old setup, why the internet doesn't work on it. It's super stupid. But anyways, so she's pretty close to done. There's a couple things I want to fix up on her, and I actually have some notes here on things I want to fix up. This was my coworker's suggestion, was to move the tail up, make it look like it's attached to her a bit better. What else we got to do? We got to give her some piercings, add a rim light, erase side shadows. I'm not sure what that meant. Oh yeah, and I want to give her some black roots on her hair. So yeah, that's the stuff we're going to be working on. I figured we'd just draw, chill, hang out. But yeah, how are you guys all doing? I wanted to start doing streaming again. I miss doing it. Trying to get into good habits overall. It's a lot smoother now. Yeah, I miss the stream character. He's fun. I'll try to figure it out. I'll try to get my old setup again, but this works for now. Draw and chill hangout sesh. So I thought we'd be drawing her clothes, but it seems like I shaded them already. Those look pretty good. I'd say those are good enough. Let's do her piercings here. But yeah, if you guys are drawing anything or working on anything, I'd love to hear it. Let's lower our notes opacity so they're not in the way. Let's see, so for her piercings, they're gonna go on her head comp. Oh yeah, I guess I could show this off. Let me turn on my wash so you can just see her head. Move it up there. So, this is my character, Amy Opossum. I also drew some alternate sketches for her, so like her ears can raise up like that. VTuber. I don't speak Japanese. I don't speak a hint of Japanglish. This is like her happy face. So So yeah, when you're like talking to her, she has different expressions and stuff. Kyla, currently dragging and dropping into Pure Ref and going to start drawing in the Clip. I love the Clip. The Clip is my favorite the program. But yeah, I've been loving working on this side project. It's been a lot of fun. Mostly I've been posting on my alternate Twitter about it. But I thought it'd be fun to stream on here too. So happy expression, neutral mouth. So right now her mouth is like open and crazy. So she needs a neutral mouth. Angry, this is probably a bit too angry. But the sketch is there. So she has an angry expression, and pouty like sad mouth. So yeah, those are her alternate expressions. So let's see, let's open up her head comp here. We are working on ear left. Where is that? Boy oh boy, I sure do love royalty-free music. Boy oh boy. Ear left, there we go. So that's the ink layer. Let's do a new group. We'll call this piercing. This is her left ear, so piercing left. So I was thinking of doing like, the idea for this piercing is it's kind of like, a tag, I guess they're called. So this looks like I was using the Nervous Nelly brush. So let's grab that. Let's grab our eyedropper tool, so it's obtaining display color. There we go. There's our brush. I like this brush a lot. It's very messy. I like brush with a lot of texture. It kind of hides mistakes when you have textured brushes. You know, you don't have to be quite as clean and accurate. And I sort of like the personality that it gives it. Mushroom Madam, thank you for the host. Mush, how's it go? How's it going? Hope y'all are doing well. How's it going, Toxic Ramen? Oh yeah, if you're a English-speaking VTuber, don't you have to tag it like EN at the end? I could be Jesse Jones, EN. Ah, the old theme songs! So yeah, I'm running an old version of the chatbot on here. So like all the old theme songs are back, that's funny. How's progress coming with the non-game stuff, or the non-drawing stuff? Just learning stuff. I guess learning is progress, right? Haven't created anything, but been learning, Blender. I'm trying to learn, box cutter, is what I'm working on right now. Which seems like a really powerful tool, but also like... It seems easy once you know how to do it, but I don't know how to do it, so it's kind of frustrating, and I don't know what I'm doing yet. But we'll get there. How's it going with the nun? How's your nuns doing today? Get some sleep, Mush. Appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, so, you know how streamers have butt emotes and it's fine? I've submitted like 3 butt emotes that look just like other streamers' emotes, but Twitch doesn't like mine for some reason. It's very annoying. I've emailed them about it, and they don't seem to care to answer. I think it's because I don't make them enough money. It's so stupid though. Like, I follow their exact terms and conditions, and they're like, nope, it's a butt, can't have it, even if it's clothed. Nope, nope, nope. This is a Christian. Twitch is a Christian streaming service. How dare you have a butt? This is a family-friendly streaming service with nudity on Cyberpunk and violence in Grand Theft Auto. How dare you have a butt emote? Sorry, I'm salty about it. It's stupid. It's really stupid. So let's fill in her piercing here. It's because you're not a sexy VTuber? Probably. You're probably right. Look at those emotes, they look so good. I love Lee's emotes. Yeah, if you guys don't follow Lee Colleen Art on Twitch, or even better, Team Zoom Zoom, go give them a follow. Lee does awesome emotes. Need to draw some titties instead? I wonder. Does that mean, like, girls aren't allowed? Can I not have a girl on my emote with boobs? Is that not allowed either? Mush, you're gonna get me banned, stop! ASCII butt emote. Hey, Mr. Moit. Have a question, can you shade with paper? Sure? Are you asking, like, am I capable of shading on paper? Yes? Is it physically possible to shade on paper? Yes. You can draw anything to your heart's content on paper. So something I like to do when I'm picking colors is I like to pick colors that already exist. Like, instead of grabbing just some random color to fill this in, I'm gonna select a gray from her Muzz here. And we'll use that as a base starting color, just to make things kind of more cohesive. I'll edit it a little bit, so it's not the exact same as her skin color. For example, I'm gonna desaturate it a bit, make it look more like metal. Maybe darken it a tad. Something more like that. Maybe hue shift it a bit this way. And there we go. So it's a similar color, but different enough. And then we can go in and create a clipping mask. And usually I'll call this color 1, and then I'll make the main color, I'll rename that as base, and I'll rename the ink layer as ink, like that. Hey, Tech Sweeney, how's it going? I think exclamation point boobs, B-O-O-B-S, is a command on the old chatbot. But yeah, it's weird. It's very double standard Twitch. I think if I was a partner, they'd have no problem with my butt emote, but because I'm an affiliate, it's easier just to reject it outright. So let's fill in. Well, thank you. I love Bob Ross. One of my heroes. Happy New Year, you little shit! Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. How's it going, Ole? Guys, if you don't follow 2D Ole, go check out his work. Go check out his Twitter. His rare streams. Go check out his amazing work. Super awesome animator. We out here, boys. We out here. We drawing butts. We drawing boobs. We're doing it because no one else is doing it. Oh yeah, I guess because I can now do full screen capture. Before, for some reason, full screen capture wasn't working. You can see my little window here. This window's awesome. This is one of the reasons I like Clip Studio Paint a lot. I have this quick access toolbar. So I have set 1, which has like undo, transform, and increase brush size and stuff like that. But set 2 is the one that I paint with. So it's got like my ink brush. It's got my 2 outline brushes. Then I've got my shading brushes. I've got my blendy boos right here. And then a hue saturation shift. Fill in. This one's so useful. You just do like a selection, and then you click this, and it fills it with the color. In theory. But yeah. It's way easier than like going through and like... I have a ton of brushes, you guys. Like, I have way too many brushes on this program. So it's nice to just have them like quick access on the side here. So since I laid down my colors, I can just grab my blendy brush right here and just blend away. Let's see, I think I'm on the wrong layer is what's going on. Here we go. Oh, I locked transparency somehow. There we go. Now it's blending. Now we out here. Let's hide our notes so it's not in the way. There we go. But yeah, what are you guys working on? Anybody have any New Year's plans or anything going on? You streamed yesterday? I missed it. That's awesome. What'd you work on, Ole? That must mean I'm not getting notifications for you. The notifications thing is weird. It seems like it's only notifying me of certain streamers and not everybody. And I don't know why. I'll have to look into that. But yeah, you know what? 2021's looking good so far. I'm trying to do new good habits. I'm trying to get back into streaming and, you know, sticking to a schedule, not staying up super late. That's really the reason I haven't been streaming, is I've just been staying up too late. Which I guess I could stream late at night, but I don't want to. I don't really want to. I like streaming in the morning more. Let's see, let's erase some of this outline here. I'm so excited for this project, you guys. It's so nice to have a project that I'm like excited to work on. I haven't felt this way about something since Game Grumps. And I hope y'all will enjoy the journey with me. Is this insta-banned though? No, you can redeem messages. I try to read everybody's messages. Redeeming a highlighted message doesn't really get you anything, but yeah. Ole, nothing of interest. Had no plan, so I just doodled what the few people in chat asked about. I'll have to plan for something next time. Doing, drawing requests sounds pretty fun, though. That sounds pretty cool. Twitch is still super broken since you've been gone. I believe it, Tech. How does one flip the canvas in the clip? For me, it's V. I don't know if that's the default hotkey. It might be H. But for me, it's V. V for flip the canvas. Super useful. If you guys don't know, flipping is a really good way to check for mistakes in your artwork. Like I can actually that's really helpful. I should probably change the perspective on here a little bit. Hold on, while it's still in my brain, let me just sketch out how I want the perspective to look. Something more like this. This is a really simple shape, so it's super easy to just go in here and redraw it, no problem. Maybe something more like that. So yeah, I want to do like a tag like she's a test animal. So I'm gonna look up some lab rats, see what kind of tags, what their tags look like. Mr. Moy, I've been drawing 8-bit art for my game. 8-bit is surprisingly fun. You know, I've never really done pixel art. I have so many pixel art programs and I've wanted to do it for so long, but I've never really done pixel art before. It would be really fun to try. That sounds really cool. Like Batty from Fern Gully. Oh yeah. It's a really good example. That might be a good reference. Let's see. I don't want to I don't want to do image search on stream since I have screen capture on, so it's capturing everything. So I'm gonna look up something on my phone real quick, just to look up some tags. So this is a visual novel that I'm working on. I've been working on it on my alt account mostly. But yeah, it's so the working title is Doki Doki Kimono, which basically means furry in Japanese. So it's like a furry visual novel. And the idea is you're going to a furcon. It's like your first one, so everything's all new and different. And the way you meet her is you go to you get trash somehow. Like maybe you go to the food court and get like a hot dog, and you have a hot dog wrapper. And you go to throw it away, but if you've ever been to a convention, you know how all the trash cans are always full. So like every trash can you find is full. And you're a good boy or girl. You don't want to throw it away and make a mess. So you have to go out back to the dumpsters and you throw away your trash in there. And then, you know, she's in there. Just like, hey, I was getting a snack. So you find her in the dumpster, and then things happen, and then things progress. And then things unlock. Let's see, I was looking up lab rat ear tag. Also, let's open this in split screen view. I also have a new phone I'm trying to get used to. Been movie nostalgic lately? What kind of movies are you watching, Mush? Tricky Kappa, trying to learn CSP, but I've been using Procreate for the last 2 years, then going back to traditional art software is really tough. Yeah, Procreate seems really cool. I know a lot of friends that really like Procreate. Oh, lab rat tags are really weird actually. They're like circles and stuff. It's not quite what I was looking for. Here's one. I found one. So it's just got like numbers and stuff. Do you know of any numbers I could write on here that aren't 42069? Old musicals from MGM. Mush, you make it so easy to call you a grandma. Like we don't even have to try. Mush is just grandma. Thanks, redhead. Boy oh boy, I sure do love procreating. Boy oh boy. Nothing I like better than getting my long skinny Apple Pencil and just procreating. Boy oh boy. Stupid. Alright, let's redo the ink here. Grab my outline brush. This is kind of my old ink brush, this Nervous Nelly brush. I've been using this basic watercolor brush. And oh my gosh, I really like how it looks. It's so smooth and nice. I've been using this brush for a lot of stuff, like shading and coloring in, but it also makes like a really nice outline brush. It's just very soft and nice. As much as I like Nervous Nelly, the sort of sketchy pencil, I think the watercolor one looks really nice. If you guys ever want any of my brushes, by the way, feel free to reach out. The basic watercolor brush I got for free off of DeviantArt. The Nervous Nelly one I got from the Friendan, F-R-E-N-D-A-N, I think. brush pack, which is really good, and it's only like 15 bucks. I'd highly recommend. I also have this Mr. Natural brush that I like a lot. See, it's basically an inker, but it's got just enough texture to it that, you know, it gives it some interest, but zoomed out it just looks like a normal ink brush. I like that one a lot too. But yeah, drawing in this feels really nice. I like Clip Studio Paint a lot. So, let's see. So, perspective-wise, something more like that. Using the wrong brush, but I guess that's okay. It's a little detail, so it won't be noticeable. Don't you sass your grandma! Oh yeah, Mush netted me a link cap. Mush, it's so warm, it's so nice. I love that thing. I've been wearing it, it's been really cold here. Don't you sass your grandma, she's been through 3 world wars. See, and then we can add a little bit of outline shadow here. Like that. And erase our edges. Isn't there a way? Maybe it's with the vector brush. I need to learn how to use the vector brush in Clip Studio Paint. Because apparently it can do all the things that Toon Boom Harmony can do. Like you can take these extra bits and just like draw a line through it and it'll erase it. I keep forgetting about it. Because I'm like, oh, raster program, like time to use raster brushes. But people are saying the vector brushes are really useful. But I've already kind of, I wonder if you can use the same brushes. Like, can I use the Nervous Nelly brush, but still have it be vector? I wonder. Thinking out loud. Don't like how that sticks out so far. What we can do is we can figure this out. We'll be kind of rough with it, and then we'll do a layer on top and clean it up a bit more. So let's zoom out. Maybe add a bit of a shadow right here, like that. A shadow right here, like Nia. Flip back and forth. Maybe let's not have it stick so far out. Thin it out a little bit, like that. Also, another thing about Clip Studio Paint that I like a lot is you can use the same brush as an eraser by pressing the hotkey of C. Lee Colleen, thank you for the host. I appreciate it. If you guys like my emotes, make sure to give Lee Colleen Art a follow. He's the guy that made them. They're simply brilliant. How's it going, Lee? How's your day going so far? Listen to that old theme song from the old chatbot. Amazing. Let's make it smaller this way too. Something more like that. I think that's a good size. I think that'll work. Okay, so that's our rough outline. So what we can do, let's turn off our other colors, is we can click this button and it'll turn it blue. You can also lower its opacity, and then I'll make a layer on top. Grab my ink brush. And then we can clean it up. That seems big. I think I was working at 20 before, probably. That looks like 20. Following since 2017? That's like a long ago date. That's crazy, Hydra. Michi. I'm doing great. You know what? I'm doing great. Got a lot of good things going on. So far, 2021's pretty great. So, something like that. I like adding line weight afterwards too. So I'll probably go in after the fact and just thicken these guys up where the shadow would be. Like that. Same here. But yeah, I've been working on planning out a pitch for this this visual novel that I'm working on. I need to make a trailer for it. So I'm trying to finish the artwork and backgrounds, at least for that trailer, to give kind of a proof of concept. So I'll cut together like a little minute 30 sort of Kickstarter video for it, I suppose. Even though I'm not doing Kickstarter. Terrell, how's it going? Good morning. I don't know what's with royalty-free music and why it always has to have vocals like this. Why does it always have to sound like... What's it sound like? It sounds like a Steam trailer. Like if I'm looking up a video game where you like shoot monsters, I feel like this kind of music always plays. Okay, so there's our outline. Maybe we could round this corner out a little bit, like that. There's our outline, so we can delete our rough. Let's grab our old color again, fix that up. Oh yeah, so with this fill in object, I can select my transparent color, and I use the lasso tool a lot. The lasso tool I use a lot for like shading and filling in things, but you can also use it to erase. So like, for example, all this stuff on the outside here, I can just take my lasso tool, select it on the outside, and then press fill in object. Boop! Erases it, and then I can select my color with my eyedropper, grab my lasso, just lasso that in like so, fill in object, boop, boop, boop! Why is it not working? Boop! Weird. I don't know. I was trying to show off something cool and it didn't work. Hey, Super Fox, how's it going? Has been a while. How's your New Year's going and your holidays and stuffs? I think I want to thin out the back a little bit. Something more like that. Let's see how that looks. And then erase the back here. That was really weird. I wonder why my fill-in object shortcut doesn't work. Is it... It's not because I am on that layer, is it? Fill-in object. Weird. Why is that not working? Let me check the settings really quick. Fill, right? I think it's a quick action. Fill in object. Locking status of transparent pixel. I don't know what that means. Fill. Locking status of transparent pixel. Weird. Maybe turn those off and then run it. There it goes. And then does it still work with transparency? There we go. Okay, I fixed it. That was weird. I don't know what the issue was there. It's got like some weird settings. You just gotta boop it. You gotta boop your art until it boops good. So yeah, I use the lasso tool a lot. It's just as handy as any brush. Let's take this color, delete it from the outside. Zoom out, see how that's looking. That's cool. I might want to transform this. Just bring that down a little bit. Oops, wrong layer. Transform that. Bring that down. That looks a bit better. Studio Killers? That name sounds familiar. I think I've heard of them before. Then we need a little bit more outline on the side here. Makes spoken like a true animator. The best of all the artists. It's gotta be said. Okay, I like how that looks. I'm happy with that shape. Let's delete all of our extra layers here. Clear this out, start over. And let's make our little palette here, our cheeky little palette. So here's our base color. Since it's metal, the highlight's gonna be... Wow, that was loud.
Boop the bee boop better.
Mush, 40 months, holy shit. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. 40 months, that's like 18 years, that's crazy. That's such a big number. Thanks, Mush. I really appreciate it. You make the baseball sound. I appreciate you. $40 months? That's a lot of months. Let's, do that. And then let's go really dark for the shadow. Maybe we can hue shift it a little bit. And there's purple, maybe more of a teal would look better. That looks pretty good. Let's do that. It's really cold. It's not too bad here. Hey, Nabibble, how's it going? I know, I'm warm from head to toe. I've got my... not kimono. What are those things called? The stupid onesies that adults wear to try and be millennial children. Kigurumi or something? I forget. I've got that. I've got my beanie. I am a warm toasty boy. Okay, so that's our base color. And then the light looks like it's coming from... Oh yeah, I have notes, actually. So this is how I indicated where the main shadow would lie, and then the yellow is where the highlights would be. So it looks like the light's coming from the top, like in front of her, top right. So let's shade our thing. First of all, so when I'm doing shading, typically the way I like to start is I'll do the contact shadows, or like the how to describe the ambient occlusion shadows, you know, the stuff that's like where it's like touching other objects. So we would need a layer underneath our base layer. Let's grab an airbrush here and grab our ear color here, grab a darker color, but like right here where it's like touching the ear, I'll add shadows here first before I do like the big main shadows. I'll just get those little tiny ambient occlusion shadows first, like nya, like nya. I think I want to thin out that outline too. Let's grab our Nervous Nelly brush, grab eraser. It's black for now. It'll be colored outlines eventually. Let's see. Good call out though. I would agree otherwise. Let's thin this out. This is kind of like, this drawing isn't even that old, but already my process has changed a lot. Now I'm kind of doing colored outlines from the get-go. That way I don't have to worry about it or, you know, make the effort later on. Kind of just saves time. There's actually I got a plugin for Clip Studio Paint that does colored outlines for me. So I might give that a shot. I might give that a try, but I have a feeling I'll probably just want to do it manually. Flapjacks? It's all about waffles. You can take your stinky old flapjacks. I don't think I've ever earnestly called them flapjacks. That looks cool. Maybe I'll shorten this a little bit more. Just thinking about the ratio of how much ear to piercing it should be. That seems good. That seems like a tag. Nope, you gotta pick a waffle or a pancake. You can't like both. It's not allowed. Let's grab this, delete that. You guys playing any games lately? What have we been playing? We got through the Final Fantasy VII remake. That was... and we're also playing... We played Hyrule Warriors a bit. That one's pretty fun. Roblox. I hear Roblox is pretty good. 10 out of 10 game. God, it's so cold. My coffee's cold already. Cold fucking coffee. You play Roblox with your GF? Is she a Roblox girlfriend? Sims and Mario 64, I'm actually jealous. That sounds awesome. I love both of those games. Jeez Louise! It's true, Mush. Let's see, erase that shadow since it's a bit long. Transform the shadow because I'm lazy. Like that. There we go. Grab my commissioner brush. Actually, could probably just use our watercolor brush that I was talking about earlier. It's really nice for doing shading. It's nice and smooth. And what you can do is you can kind of do like a really light stroke like that, and then just use your eyedropper tool and grab like one of these like halfway colors like this, and then shade like that. Do a little halfway color, cheeky little halfway color. Grab an even lighter color and then do that. Cheeky little lighter color just like that. Then you take your little blendy brush and you just blend the shit out of it. There you go. Just get rid of any trace of lines like that. Since it's metal, I probably don't want to blend it this much, but there. That's shaded. And then afterwards, I'll grab the really dark color and then just take an airbrush and bring up the contrast of the shadow a little bit like that. I think I want to saturate that a bit more. I don't really like that gray color. I recorded some audio for a new video that I want to upload because people are very confused on Flash is dead and what that meme means. So I'd like to just put a little note out there for what that actually means and how it's the video player, it's not the animation program. People are very confused and I don't blame them because it's literally the same name. See, I think I'll do the highlights on a separate layer. Let's just leave that like that. The watercolor brush is so good. I love this brush. I really like it for shading and stuff a lot. Your CS6 started wilding out. There's no opening screen now. That shouldn't be related. That's really weird, Nibibble. That's funny. Is it because it's creatively acquired? Hey, Shelly Shocks, how's it going? Hi, hello. Hello there, hi. Opaque watercolor? Let me try that out. I always like your brush recommendations. Whoa, that's super blendy. That's really blendy. I really like that. That's a good one. Let's see, grab this color, shade that in. Make that a bit lighter. I really want to play Shenmue. I think is the next old school game I'd really like to play. Have to figure out a way to creatively acquire it. Happy New Year, Shelly. I'm doing good. Hope you're doing well. Hope your 2021's treating you well. There we go. That's probably good enough. Do a bit darker shadows back here. Cool. And then, because it's metal, it's going to have a pretty harsh highlight here. So let's grab our brush, just boop. Just like that. It seems cool. Make it a clipping mask. Delete these guys. Maybe I'll just keep that one. Highlight on top like that. Clipping mask. There we go. You know, I was asking for numbers earlier. I think I don't want to do numbers. I don't want it to be distracting. You know, the detail should be on the face, not on the accessories. So let's grab our outline color here. Can we just... Oh. Just thought about something. For my fill-in action, I probably had these on purpose. So I can just grab a color and then press fill in object. Yeah, it does work. That's cool. So that's how I can do colored outlines, is with my quick action. So I can select any color. And I don't have to click any buttons. I just press this button, boop, fills it in. Bingo bango. I think this was a little light. Let's darken and saturate that. Maybe make it a bit more teal. Fill in object. Like that. That looks cool. It probably needs a little bit of a highlight on the edge. Grab this color. Grab my watercolor. Zip. Maybe a bit thicker and not as light. Let's darken that up a little. Grab more blue. I love Clip Studio. It's so... has a lot of really good, like, efficient tools. And it helps speed up the art process a lot. There we go. I like that. It does need a bit more of a contact shadow next to her ear, so let's add that. First we'll do like a light shade around it, and then we'll make our airbrush smaller for more detailed shadow. Like that. Okay, and I think that piercing's done. Cool, let's get rid of our palette, we don't need that anymore. Well, can actually use it on the other piercings. Let's keep it. So that's ear left. Let's go onto our ear right and grab our notes so we know where our piercings are supposed to go. intimidates me. How come? It works just like Photoshop. If you know one painting program, you'd know the others. They all work basically the same. You know, they all have brushes and layers and filters. They're all basically the same, and most of the hotkeys transfer over too. Krita's great too. If you've been using Krita, I would just stick with Krita. I wish I was better at Krita. But Clip is definitely what I'm most comfortable using. So ear right. Let's make a new layer. For the base. Drop of the base. And then do new folder. Piercing right. Okay. Trashy waifu. You would say change? Tried using Krita on Lou's laptop and felt like using an old version of Photoshop. I could see that. It's got some weird quirks to it, but the animation tool in Krita is a lot better than the animation tool in Clip, I feel. It's at least more intuitive. It's like easier to figure out. So let's paste our palette. Put that over here. And grab our base color. Probably want our no weight brush for this one. Find the right size. So after drawing these in, what I'll do is I'll go in and I'll just grab where the overlap is and just delete it just like that. Make a nice little overlapping donut shape. I don't know if we'll do... We probably should do a small outline on these. Oh my gosh, doing color correction in Clip Studio is not great. Photoshop definitely shines when you're doing color correction and editing. It's so much better for that. That's really what Photoshop's made for anyway. Photoshop wasn't really made to be a drawing program. Oh, you know what I like compared to Photoshop? You know what I like about Clip Studio Paint? Is, let's say I have my drawing like here, like zoomed in. I love being able to just move my drawing to the right a little bit. Oh, isn't that neat? Isn't that neat? I could just push space and move my drawing a little bit. Wow, I don't have to full screen the program just to move it to the right or left a little bit? That's amazing. Wow, what a neat fucking innovation. Wow, 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 wow. What a reason to switch. Fucking Photoshop. Whoa, Pog! That's so cool. What a cool program. It's so stupid. I can't believe that's still a thing in Photoshop for how many updates it's gotten. Alright, let's do a new layer. What's up, Littlewood? How's it doing? How's it doing? How's it going? The tiniest of tempers, the littlest of donks. Let's see. Maybe make this just a little bit smaller. Just a little bit. And grab our lasso, delete the overlap. Let's keep doing new layers for each one of these piercings, just since they're kind of close to each other. They might have some overlap. Don't want to mess up the color. Like that. Anybody working on anything? Have any New Year's resolutions or new projects you're working on? Baby, it's cold outside. It's kind of cold here too. That's another thing about Clip I do not like. Color correction really does suck. I hate that I can't see the rainbow color bar and the program doesn't change in real time. I agree. I was noticing that this morning too. Like doing hue and saturation shift. I forgot that you couldn't like see it as you're dragging it. You kind of have to click and let go. So yeah, I'd agree. I wasn't crazy about that part either. Kind of like a lot of things in life, like there's enough good there that I'm willing to accept its shortcomings. You know, like I still animate in it, even though it's not my favorite timeline. I still like animating in Clip, even if it's kind of awkward and kind of weird. There we go. I think that looks cool. Whether it makes sense in 3 dimensions? Eh. Let's see. And then here, I just want to clean up, add some line weight to these sections here. So it looks like it's actually got some what's the word? Volume? It's not just one outline all the same width. Width. It's a funny word. Do you know if you say width enough, it loses all meaning? Width. 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 Okay, let's do this. Like that. I think I want to get rid of this little nubbin. Like that. Width. I'm doing well. What does mod view do anyway? The only thing I notice is I can't pop out chat. So it seems kind of useless to me. Best behavior, chillins. There we go. I think I like that a bit better. Let me transform this guy a little bit. I've been really vibing on the transform tool lately. I've been transforming drawings like crazy. Like, don't like a sketch? Just transform it until it looks good. No need to redraw things. Let's use our tools to our advantage. Have you updated? The transform option has changed. Oh no. Does that mean I don't want to update? Mostly it makes me feel powerful and vengeful. Oh, EDPie, take care. Good luck in class. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. Need to bring this out a little bit. So I'll probably stream maybe about 7:15, let's say. Can go a little bit longer. So it's 6:43 for me now, so about 30 more minutes. I have a question. Can you put the transform tool on the toolbar? It's actually already there. If you go to the top, you'll see there's the fill icon, there's the delete icon, which looks like a little explosion. Then the transform tool is this one, right here. So you can just click that at the top of the toolbar, and then, bam, Bob's your uncle. There's your transform tool. You can also press the hotkey of Control T. That's usually what I use, though. The side one? I don't think so. I mean, maybe you can. Clip's pretty flexible with changing your layout. I like my layout, so I don't want to mess with it, but I don't know if there's a transform. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's only on the top, but you could move this top bar to the left if you wanted to. But yeah, I usually just use Control T. There's more options, and it doesn't automatically lock the aspect ratio of your selection. That might just be in the type resize section, though. Interesting. That's interesting. I kind of like... Well, I should mess around with it. Maybe it does work better. That sounds cool. I kind of like the transform tool the way it is, but maybe it's better. Maybe I would like it more. Oops, wrong layer. So yeah, the plan is to make this character, make her background, and then do like a little trailer for this game, just to have something to show off. And then I've already well, I kind of have more work to do on the Patreon, but I've kind of started setting it up for this project. I want it specifically to be for this project. Like, all the artwork and animation and stuff I post is always going to be free. And the YouTube videos I'm going to make, but oops, I didn't mean to do that. But for the Patreon, I want it to be, like, project-focused. I want it to be, like, a specific thing. I think that would help me understand what to use Patreon for, you know? Oops. And it'd be a great way to add more characters. Like, I think that's what I want to use it for, is so I can make more characters. Like, have the funding to, develop more scenes and more characters for it. I'm debating on it, but I was planning on releasing the game for free. I don't know. Thinking about it. I'm not sure what the best thing to do would be. Maybe the base game can be free and then like just have unlockable DLC that's paid. Whoops, how did I do that? It's so tiny, it's so small. Small turtle house. Me too, Nabibble. I'm curious what it's gonna look like and how it's gonna go. I was telling my friends, like, the reason I'm doing it is mostly just to get better at art and illustration, and also to learn some other skills. That's my main goal, is just to get better at drawing. Okay. Let's flip it, see how it looks flipped. Transform it till it looks good. Rinky dink, a dinky dink, a dinky doo. Okay, I think that looks alright. Let's do some outlines. Some small turtle outlines. Grab our color over here. This guy. Would you look at that snout over there? Get a load of that snout. Yeah. Let's get a smaller brush so we can do more detail. There we go. Doing outline second. What a world. Outline second, what a country! I guess I like that outline. I guess that's fine. Yeah, I have a big feeling that my style's gonna change throughout this game. Like, this character is probably going to look very different from the character I'm making by the end of the year, you know? Doing outline sec. You violated the law. Is this still a command here?
Stop! You violated the law.
No outline second. Pay the gold or serve your sentence. Yeah, I don't want it to, though. I don't want it to be a different style. I'd like some consistency. But I hate using this. Not hate. I dislike using this brush. I don't. This used to be like my #1 go-to brush. And it's not anymore. But that's okay. Actually, let's work from top down. Always work from front to back. And then we'll use the outline to kind of indicate the piercing holes too. Doing her other piercings is going to be fun. Maybe we'll do that on my other stream. Consistency takes practice. Yeah, keeping characters on model, even your own characters, can be really tough. What? But yeah, I'm hoping to stream back on my old schedule of doing it on the weekdays. I'd really like to get that consistency back. And maybe eventually I'll move it over to my alternate account stream so we can draw what we feel like and not have to worry about Twitch overlords. Gotta make those model sheets. You know, I agree, model sheets are important. Like, doing a turnaround can really help you solve a lot of problems with your character and figure out, like, what they're supposed to look like in 3 dimensions. But I also kind of like just having your one keyframe and just making that your model sheet, you know? Like this is technically artwork that's gonna be in the game, but I'm sort of gonna use it as a model sheet as well when drawing other scenes. Just to kind of be efficient with it. Cause like, why draw a whole model sheet, you know, if it's not gonna be seen or used really, if I can just use this. That's sort of my lazy attitude about it though. Maybe not lazy, it's just there's gonna be so much other work to do that that's probably not the best use of my time, is making model sheets. At least not for this character. I've drawn this character so much that I've kind of figured her out. I'd probably have to do that for other characters though. Like, I'm working on a horse right now, and horses are very strange creatures that are hard to draw. A model sheet would probably be useful for that character. Or at least a turnaround, like I was saying, would help me kind of figure out what his skull is supposed to look like in like different dimensions. Huh, lineless is quicker for you? That's interesting, Nibibble. Lineless always takes more time for me, for some reason. That's true. If you're doing a lot of different angles, model sheets can be really useful. You know what I'd like to learn how to do is, sculpting. I would love to make, like, maquettes of, characters. That would be really useful. Because then you can, like, change the camera, force the perspective to be dynamic, or, like, put them in weird 3D positions, and know what their volumes are supposed to look like. But that seems hard. That seems hard. Sculpting seems hard. Let's see, what did I want to do with that one? Okay, it needs a bit more on this side. Like that. Would you rather eat a nacho or a burrito? Maybe I'll try this outline again. It just seems kind of wonky. It needs to be more rounded. It was kind of flattening out. Cheeky little outline. Well, well, well. Look at this well we have here. How's it going, Gage? Happy New Year's, buddy. Hope you're doing well. If you guys don't follow Gage Agnew, super chill guy. I love his streams. It's always a good time. Anything 3D seems hard. You know, I think I'm really glad that I went to school and learned 3D there, because I don't think I would have learned it on my own. It was really helpful for me to have a teacher and like other students to reference off of. Because opening up Blender, you know, I thought it'd be really confusing and difficult, but it's actually like, I like Blender more than Maya at this point, at least as far as modeling things. Blender's great for modeling. I really like it a lot. Haven't animated in it yet, and I don't think I'm gonna use it for animation. At least not 3D animation. I'll probably give Grease Pencil a try, see if I'll like animating that way for this game. See how that goes. Dude, nachos are so good. I want nachos now. Can I have nachos for breakfast? Is that okay? Hey Navsketch, how's it going? Have you guys seen the recent decline of tutorial channels in YouTube? YouTube algorithm sucks. Oh really? I was just thinking the other day that there's so many good tutorials now. Like the pandemic really made a lot of new good art tutorials. I don't know. I found that there was a bunch of new really good tutorials now. Especially on painting. Like I've been looking up a lot of stuff on painting characters. There we go. That looks better. I'm glad I redid that outline. Okay. So there's that. Now we need to shade. That outline seems a bit dark, but I think that's okay. I was thinking of lightening it up a little bit, but I think it's probably good. Glad you could pop by, man. It's good to see you. Hopefully I'll be doing this a lot more, so I'll see you around for sure. Hope your 2021 goes good. Hope it's a good 2021. It's the last one you'll ever see. I always just search for how to draw hand. or how to paint hair. I've actually been studying like anime tutorials a lot because I don't really draw anime. It's not really my style, and it's difficult. But I really appreciate the style, and I'm learning a lot from people that do draw and paint in that way. A lot of really appealing techniques. Okay, let's get rid of our notes so they're not in the way. So this is our base color. We can probably merge these all together. I think that'll be fine. Drop of the base. Drop of the base color. Okay, and then new layer. Color 1. Make it a clipping mask. Grab our watercolor. So like I was saying before, let's do our ambient occlusion shadows, which are going to be back here behind the ear. And also close to where the piercing is, where the hole is right there. Do a nice AO pass, as it's known in the industry. So like that. And same for where these piercings are overlapping each other. There would be a little AO shadow right there. Ayo! Ayo, I'm a shadow over here. Ayo! Dynamicism, it's more of actual stance of the character I struggle with. I mean, just do a Dutch angle and put a motion blur on it. How make more dynamic Dutch angle motion blur? Have you messed with the art doll thing in Clip? I did it for one drawing, and I kind of liked the results, but it also sort of made it look really stiff, if that makes sense. Mostly probably because I'm just not familiar with that 3D art doll tool. Like, the proportions look good and everything, and they seem like they were sitting on the ground and everything, but it also seemed kind of flat. Yeah, it's like, these guys. Under materials, let's see. Materials, and then you've got, like, these guys. Where are they? Where is she? There she is. So yeah, you can drop in these 3D characters, and you can, like, rotate them around. But yeah, then your art just looks like it was posed, if that makes sense. It's like not as fluid, it feels like. At least when I do it. I'm just talking about myself, and my experience. But yeah, it was just kind of flat. And again, it's probably just I'm not familiar with the tool. I don't know how to move these things properly or use this tool to its best what it's used for. Anyways, I'm sure it has potential. It's probably a good starting point, but I don't know if I'd do finished artwork on top of it. I tried drawing over it. When I was messing with it, I was doing draw-overs with it. But I would probably use it more as reference next time. Let's see. There's a bit of a gap here, so I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna fix that right quick, right here, right now. Same here. Yeah, I can't figure out how to move their limbs properly. I always get it looking weird like that. And it takes a long time too. Like, I don't know. Getting it in the right pose takes forever. forever. It takes my entire lifetime to get it to look right. Ooh, baby, I'm a royalty-free music. Let's see, let's grab this. Now we can do our second pass of shadows, which is going to be where the light is not hitting it. So, like that. And like I was saying, since these are metal, they're probably not going to be super smooth shading. It's not going to be super blendy. Just like that. Sounds good, Gage. Yeah, I'm gonna take off here in about 7 minutes or so. But I'm glad you could stop by, dude. Get some good sleep. Sleep is important. It's important for a good brain to be having. So, off topic, but I found the cosmic crisp apple like 2 weeks ago, just randomly. We have this store called Grocery Outlet, and it's basically like just the overstock stuff from grocery stores. So it's super cheap, but it's also super random what they have. You kind of just go there and, you know, make up a meal depending on what they have. But they had cosmic crisp apples, which Brutal Moose was talking about. He's one of my favorite YouTubers. And oh my gosh, it's ruined apples for me. Like, I got different apples now and they taste like sand. I hate them. I can only have cosmic crisp apples now and it sucks. They're so good though. If you ever get a chance to try cosmic crisp, super good apple. It's probably... I'd probably have to say it's the most appley apple I've ever appled. They're very nice. I like them. Yeah, it's like a grocery thrift store. That's because all apples are gross. Not Cosmic Crisp, dude. Cosmic Crisp are so good. I'm not an apple fan, but those are so good. Hey, Mayonette, how's it going? I'm having a great day, actually. I appreciate it. Same to you. I'm glad you guys could stop by. I know it's been a long time since I've streamed, and it's good to see familiar and new faces alike. It's a very appley apple. Let's see. Yeah, Cosmic Crisp, dude. It was invented to be the best apple, and apparently you can keep them for a year and they don't spoil. I don't know what kind of wizardry, but yeah, apparently you can keep them forever and they don't go bad. So yeah, 10 out of 10 apple. Would apple again. Would highly recommend. Okay, so that's our basic shadow. Let's get our really dark colors in here. Grab our lasso tool. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I added the lasso tool over here. That's useful. And then airbrush. Is that? Oh, there it goes. That's the dark color. That's the dark color we want. So I use the lasso tool to just select the earring that I want, and I move away to breathe away from the mic. Grab that, shade that in. Ooh, it's looking more dynamic already. I think the outline is probably too dark. I'll probably lighten up that outline a bit. I think it was made in a lab. Doesn't make it any less delicious though. I would eat lab meat. You know, if they invent meat that's grown in a lab and you don't have to raise or kill animals for it, I'm all about it. Give me that lab meat. Give me that test tube meat. I'll make a sandwich out of it. I don't give a ding dang heck. Before I forget, where can I find stuff about your game? Right now, really the only thing, oh, that's not it. Ignore that. Hold on. That's an old command. Here, let me type in my Twitter that it's gonna be located on. Bun_butts is, my Twitter username. I'll be posting it on there. So like I said, I'm working on a trailer for it right now, so it'll definitely be posted on there once that's all done. But thanks for the interest. Lee, that's an old Patreon, don't post that one. It's not gonna be on there. Ignore that one. That's a dead Patreon. Yeah, I have a new Patreon for it, but I don't have anything on there yet. I'll be sure to update you guys as that progresses. I figured this would be a good place to kind of talk about it as it's progressing, because it's definitely not ready. It's still in pre-production stages. Grab this color, fill that in. Are you deleting this one? I have it just as a tip jar, and I'm still making like YouTube tutorials and stuff, so no. I still plan on using that one, but it's not gonna be my focus. I'm still doing YouTube on my other channel. But this is sort of what's got my fancy currently. Let's see, so we need shadows here. Like this. Some little contact shadows. So we'll add in contact shadows like that, and then we'll grab our blending tool and just blend out the edges so they're not so harsh or airbrushy. Like that. And then lower them. I usually use about 40% when I'm doing shadows. That's usually my go-to. That's pretty subtle, but it helps make it look like it's actually connected to the ear. Oh, if you want to follow my my main accounts, this is my main social media stuff. So yeah, I mostly teach animation on YouTube. That's what I use my YouTube channel for. Aw, thanks, Lee. Not as good as you, though. If there were a good boy contest, you'd win the goodest boy. Lee, stop! Lee, stop! Width. Width. Okay, so I think I can add a highlight, lighten up the outline, and then we'll call it good. Then we'll see who we can pass the love on to. Do a cheeky little raid. Haven't done a raid in a good while, so that'll be fun. Okay, so let's call this HL for highlight. Make it a clipping mask. Like nya. Like nya. One anime thing I've noticed is how they add like subsurface scattering by just adding like a red outline along the shadow. This is kind of an anthro character, so it doesn't make a ton of sense, but basically what they do is where there's a shadow and then there's like the main color, they'll grab like a red. Like I said, this isn't gonna make sense because she has fur, not skin, but they'll just add like here, make a new layer. They'll add just like a red outline between the shadow and the skin, and it makes like a nice subsurface scattering sort of look to it. It's a really nice touch. Been digging on that a lot lately. Yeah, links are cool. Links are always cool. I'm glad people like that Toon Boom tutorial. I'm really excited that it's made people switch over to Toon Boom. It's such a better program than Flash. And I understand, like, how confusing Toon Boom is. So I'm glad that it kind of cleared things up for people. Because it's worth it. It's worth learning. It's such a good program. Okay. I think I want to work on making that a bit shinier. They're a little bit muted, but that's probably good for a stopping point. Here, I can turn off the wash so we can see what our character looks like so far. But thanks for stopping by, guys. I'll be on same time tomorrow, around 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you'd like to follow my work, there's my Twitter handle right there. And yeah, hope to see you guys next time. Yes, follow Team Zoom Zoom. Love their channel. Good boys. 3 good boys, if you're looking for 3 good boys to follow. Alright, cool. Let's manually switch over to OBS. Go to our end screen, and let's see who we can raid. Let's see who's online and we can pass the love on to. 1 good boy, 2 wankers. Why didn't you name your channel 1 good boy, 2 wankers? Let's see. Let's find good stream to raid. Here we go. Copy link. Paste it. Yeah, glad to be streaming again, you guys. Excited for this year. Hope you guys are too. So yeah, if you guys don't follow Blipsqueak, he is he's been around forever. Super talented guy, super nice. Very good artist. So yeah, make sure to give him lots of follows, lots of love, and yeah. Thanks again for stopping by, and I'll see you guys over there. Take care. Ta-ta. Bye-bye.